Hi, this is Russ McClellan, operating partner and designated broker of Keller Williams Realty, North Central Washington. Hey, thanks for tuning into our show each and every Saturday morning. I wanted to share the fact that we've been in business now about a year and a half. We have over 50 real estate agents, and there's a reason for that. Mainly, it's relationship and culture. You know, sometimes people definitely look at the money and the commissions and the splits, but at the end of the day, it's about relationships, trust, that familial connection that you have at Keller Williams. That's what we strive to do, and that's how we look at our clients. We now have offices in Brewster, Chelan, and Wenatchee. We have agents in Wenatchee and East Wenatchee and Cashmere and Leavenworth, Chelan, Brewster. Really having a good time. So if you're interested in learning about why is Keller Williams Realty growing as fast as we've grown and have as many agents that are focused on their clients as we do, give us a call at 509-888-0038 or just stop by and see us at 1111 North Mission Street right here in Wenatchee. Hi, this is Russ McClellan, operating partner of Keller Williams. I want to thank you for supporting my radio show as we enter our third year of broadcasting. We are going to continue to provide an emphasis this year on real estate education by inviting our affiliate partners to share their knowledge and expertise, as well as discuss current real estate trends and topics with all of us. I'm also excited to introduce our Keller Williams brokers individually so you can get to know them as I do. Sincerely, thank you for supporting Home Sweet Home with Russ McClellan and friends. Call us anytime at 509-888-0038 or stop by our office at 1111 North Mission Street.
You're tuned to Home Sweet Home with Russ McClellan.
Hey, welcome back to Home Sweet Home with Russ McClellan. This Saturday morning in June, we're having a good time talking real estate. Yeah, actually, every once in a while we talk real estate on the Real Estate Show. You know, it's funny, I get polled once in a while, and there's a lot of people that are listening to this show, actually thousands and thousands of people listening to this show every single Saturday morning, and that's a tribute to all the awesome guests and content that we're bringing on. But really, it's fun, you know, and it's real. This isn't podcast world, so I can't say anything I feel like saying. This is a radio station, so I have to kind of tone it down a little bit. But the bottom line is, you know, I talk from the heart. I'm authentic. This is my 30th year in real estate. I grew up in Manson. I've been in this area my entire career. You know, I've seen a lot of ups and downs. I've seen a lot of strange things. I've seen a lot of ups and downs personally. I've been through the trials and tribulations like a lot of people are going through. I've been pretty wealthy, and then I've been buying tires at $20 a piece one at a time on Craigslist in the recession. So, you know, I've been there. I've slept on my couch in my office for a couple of years because I couldn't afford a house and an office. And that's after I thought I was pretty cool and all that in a bag of chips. So I got humbled in the recession. I'm telling you right now that people are going through tough times right now. You're going to get through it. Tough times don't last. Tough people do, and you got it in you. You know, I'm telling you, you got it in you, and we're here to help you at Keller Williams. What we're talking about right now, I got my CEO and team leader, awesome guy, awesome family, just, you know, married up. Just kidding, Taylor. You did pretty good, though. Lucky dog.
I married way up.
Yeah, you did. Leah's actually a coach, his wife. Leah Rimelez, she's been on the show a few times. Awesome family. So I appreciate you being on, calling in the COVID world of non-high-fiving in the studio. We were talking about how this app can help us. In this KW app, KW Real Estate App, tell us some more about artificial intelligence and virtual tours. And, you know, that's a big word now, virtual tours. We always kind of had it, but now, boy, it's mainstream, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's crazy, right? I think it's become one of those buzzwords, right? Oh, do you do virtual tours, right? How are you going to show my house? Oh, we're going to do virtual tours. Let me tell you what that is, right? So, one of the coolest things, Russ, and I pulled up my app because I just wanted to see everything that I'm talking about, and things are always updating on the app. And so when you find a house and you're looking at it, right, and you're like, hey, I've got to see that house. One of the coolest things you're going to be able to do is just click on the house itself, and then there's a heart button, right, so you can save it or hide it and say, I never want to see this house again. But you're going to see two other buttons that I wanted to tell people about that are on there. One is for Keller Mortgage. And so I'm looking at a house. I just pulled up this house, and it says it's $320,000, right? And right on there it says, with Keller Mortgage, you can save almost $3,476 on this house on your next loan, right? Because it's actually a free loan. And so what you normally would pay in lender costs plus the $1,000 they give you in closing credits are not there. So it says right on the app or our website what you could save with Keller Mortgage for this house, which I think is awesome. right? That's a huge tool that we love to use, right, Russ?
Yeah, it's really a real deal, man. I had a buddy of mine refinance a $650,000 house. He called me, goes, dude, I've known you for a long time, actually, since high school. You just saved me like $12,000. And I said, yeah, man, it's legit. We don't get paid directly from this. It's Gary Keller saying, what can we do for our Keller Williams Realty agents and their clients to save them thousands and thousands of dollars? So he basically bought a bank and gave us loans for free. I mean, it's legit. And if you want to email us to that one we talked about last segment, join us at kwncw.com. We're going to tell you all about it. And we'll actually give you real cell phone numbers of real people in our real town that have saved real money. So this isn't some kind of gimmick, dollar down, dollar a day kind of crap. This is legit. So, yeah, I mean, Keller Williams is coming in hot and aggressive to do what? To provide more value to our consumer. This world that we live in now is a consumer experience world. No longer is it about the designated broker owner like in the good old days. No longer is it about the broker that works for the designated broker in the good old days. Now it's all about the consumer experience. And if you're not 100%, 110% committed to making sure that that consumer experience is fantastic, I think you're going to be in for some shaky grounds in the future. And we'll get into that in the next segment. But go ahead and tell us more about virtual reality, what that means exactly, and what does artificial intelligence do for them in the real world as they're looking at that app.
Okay. On the bottom, when you're looking at a house, if you're looking at a house on our website or if you're looking at a house on our app, there's a button now on the bottom that says Schedule a Video Tour. So right on the app, right on the house, you can click, hey, I want to schedule a video tour. And then there's a button next to it that says ask your agent if you just want to ask them questions that go straight to the agent. So if you click on the schedule a video tour button, pops up that house. It gives you the ability to pick 3 dates, 3 times. So if I pick tomorrow, let's say, it would say, hey, do you want to try to get that in the morning, afternoon, or evening? What works best for you, right? You give them 3 times. And then you can say, hey, do you want to do it in person? Or do you want to do a live video? So right now in the state of Washington, we're by appointment only, right? So sometimes you can't get over or they can't get an appointment, so it's great to go through here and do the virtual tour. And underneath that is my favorite part, is everybody uses different platforms, right? The consumers have so many different platforms in which they're currently doing virtual life through and doing video conferencing through. So on the bottom it says, select your preferred platform, Zoom, FaceTime, Google Hangouts, Facebook Messenger, Google Duo, or other. All of that is right on the bottom of the app. And that just shoots right over to your agent and says, hey, these are the ones that I'm comfortable with. These are the ones that I know. Call me through one of those, and we'll do a virtual tour right through there. And that's all on the app. You can do that for as many houses as you want. And your agent will be able to know, hey, this person's better with Zoom than they are with Facebook Messenger, or hey, this person only has Facebook Messenger because they only are in front of a laptop. I can still send that right to them, and we can still interact. We can still go through it. So it's really a way that we're showing our clients that their health and safety is our top priority, right? So we've added these virtual tours so that they know we care so much about their health and safety that we'll go out to the house. We'll get out there. We'll do a video tour for you. We'll walk you through it. We'll help you make the decision, an informed decision. Because if you say, hey, Taylor, I want to look over in that cupboard underneath the sink, I'm going to take the camera on my phone and I'm going to go underneath the sink so you can see exactly what the garbage disposal looks like or how it is, right? So you can still get a really good feel for the house or for whatever property that you're looking for. Even if you're like, hey, I want to see a piece of land, we'll walk you out there. You can walk up and say, hey, I can't tell if it's quite sloped. Well, get the agent walking on a video. You'll hear him huffing and puffing if it's sloped, right? So you'll know if it is. So right. Whatever you want to do.
Well, we got the drones, too. We throw the drones in the air on acreage, right? So we're doing a lot of different things, and we're going to get into some of our what we call the agent stimulus package. A lot of people are pulling their horns in right now, and rightfully so. And we're looking at efficient reduction in our expenses, and I'm going to get into that in the next segment. We're getting real smart. Doesn't mean we're spending less money. Just means we're getting real smart with our money now that we're 2 years old. And people don't realize this. We did over $100 million in sales in our first calendar year and grew to almost 60 agents now. And the push that we're about to make is we're going to grow more because we're providing tools that no one has in the business right now at this level. It's pretty exciting. And one of the things that's important to remember, if you're thinking about selling your house, I mean, first of all, I want you to call us. Let's get that out of the way. 888-0038. Call us and let's talk about selling your house for more money, whether it's Keller Mortgage or whether it's our innovation on our technology platforms, what we call Command, which should be very important to you as a seller. One of the things I'd ask people if they were interviewing other agents, and I think they should, is like, what does your referral network look like? Because I can prove what ours looks like. What Command did, and part of that big, giant, hundreds of millions of dollars and 300-plus technologists that Gary Keller hired and had them going in about 7 states that all launched efficiently for us January 2020, is this. There's about 7,500 agents in the Northwest. There's about 4,000 just on the other side of the hill, meaning in Puget Sound. And whether we like it or not, people, here's what's happening. I mean, just Google COVID virus redefining geography in the nation. Article after article after article. The managers of most companies are 50 plus. Not all companies, but they're older, like me. I'm 51. And I like bricks and mortar. I liked people to come, Taylor, you know this, get to the office. Come on, I want to talk to you. But guess what? The millennial group, which is now 40 at the top end, and below that, they've already been saying for quite a long time, why is it that I have to drive, if I live in Tacoma and I work in Seattle, why do I have to drive 2 hours one way in traffic, then go find parking, then try to go to a board meeting, and then I listen for 2 hours, and then it's like, dude, why didn't you just send me a Zoom link, Microsoft Team, whatever program, Skype, it doesn't really matter, because I could have avoided all that and been working for 3 hours instead of just messing around trying to find parking and get through traffic. Well, what the virus did, and it's literally from Forbes to Wall Street Journal and everything in between, what it's saying is these industries across all industries, from medical to yoga to real estate, you name it, tech, they're saying, okay, well, while the virus is in place and everybody had to stay home and stay safe, you can go ahead and work from home. Well, these managers didn't realize that, wow, that's efficient. If you don't have to drive 3 hours one way to get to work, maybe you get more work done. All right, so all of a sudden the managers, the owners, the corporations, Twitter, Facebook, you name it, Google it, they're saying to themselves, wow, maybe this commercial real estate thing where I'm paying big bucks for lots of cool square footage isn't the way to go, so I can reduce my overhead, let you stay at home, and you know what that's doing? It's redefining geography. Those people can now live anywhere. And if I've heard it once, I've heard it 10,000 times growing up in Lake Chelan, working in Lake Chelan for 30 years. Now, Wenatchee, Cashmere, Leavenworth, Republic, Omak, Brewster, you name it, it's this. If I could make money in Chelan, Leavenworth, etc., I'd move there. Well, they're moving here. So as a seller, you want to have a company that is 100% committed to technology. That's Keller Williams. So, hey, we got to take a break. We'll be back in just a few minutes with one more segment with Taylor Stimmel. Thanks for tuning in.
Home sweet home. Thanks, Keller Williams. I love my dream home.